Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. So today we are building a house that I'm calling an A-frame, but really is not, because it's like a half A-frame. I don't know the technical term for this, but there's like a triangle bit on the side. It's kind of wild. It's like a greenhouse. I made a very eco-friendly home. I was intending to make this house be my living off the land house, which if you guys watch a video that I posted, Friday? I don't know when I posted that video. I'll link it down below. But I built this like funky little cabin with like no modern appliances at all and that my Sim's gonna live in for a new Let's Play. And I started this house with the intention of this house being that house, if that makes sense. But this one turned into a very modern, definitely not eco cabin with no modern appliances because this is a very nice modern place. However, it is very eco-friendly, I'm imagining. And like I said, there's a giant greenhouse, there's windows everywhere. It's really, really cool. It ends up having kind of like a factory sort of vibe because there's this one like metal wall. You'll see it later on in the build. It's definitely an interesting one and very different from anything I normally build ever, but I'm really proud of it. It's kind of cool. I've been doing some different builds recently and I'm branching out, okay? I'm so good at The Sims. I'm so clever and good. I don't know what I'm saying. I really like the build though, basically is the point. I love it a lot. There's a cool loft area. It's only 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, again, because like I said, tiny house, and it's a loft, so there's only like that like half open area, so it's not even really a bedroom, it's more of like a just open area, and the bathroom is teeny. It's only a 2x2 room, but it's still functional. I made sure of that, but again, it's really, really small, so sorry about that, guys. It'd be fun to play in this house, though, and I ended up moving it to a different lot, too. I'm putting on a can't talk. I ended up moving it to Newcrest and putting it on a 20x15 lot, because it's, again, very, very small. However, definitely not a starter home. It's a little bit expensive. You'll see the kitchen has some nice appliances in it. I definitely did not hold back as far as that stuff goes in this particular build. But it's really cool, and there's a greenhouse, like I said. It ends up being really nice, but it took me forever to figure out like what I wanted to do with it, obviously, because it is kind of a weird build. And I was like, what's the direction here? But I got to put a lot of plants everywhere. It's very like green and leafy inside. Leafy is here. No? I haven't thought about that man in so long. Anyone remember Leafy is Here, the YouTuber? Wonder what he's up to. I don't actually care what he's up to. Doesn't matter. But I have an update for you all about what I did yesterday, because I did some things yesterday that are kind of wild, and I'm going to tell you about it. I mentioned on my channel a little bit this week that I'm doing a charity stream, or I did a charity stream yesterday, and oh my god, I set a goal of $5,000, and I kind of thought in my head that wasn't really attainable. I was like, we can try. I can put some money to it. We'll be okay. We can probably reach 5K. Last year I did a stream where I raised $10,000, and I there was no way. In my head, I was like, there's no way we can do that again. That's just impossible. That's so unattainable. There's no way we could raise any money for charity. Like, I was trying to raise 5K, right? That was what I thought I could manage. 10K, ridiculous. You know what I raised? Not 5, not 10, not 15. In fact, I raised $20,000 yesterday in one stream. I say I mean you and my community on Twitch and also YouTube, because you all came to hang out at the stream yesterday. But in 12 hours, we raised $20,000. $20,000 for the American Cancer Society. So that was kind of crazy. I cried a lot yesterday. I don't know how that happened. I am so incredibly grateful, and I feel so cool and weird about it. It was awesome. It was so beyond awesome. I don't talk about it very often online, well, at least not on YouTube, but my dad has cancer, and kind of an important charity and important cause to me. It's sort of near and dear to my heart, and it's really cool to get to give back and sort of make a difference in that way. $20,000. That's, you can't even comprehend that. I still feel so weird, like in a good way, a good kind of weird. But like, that is the coolest thing in the world. You guys gave us opportunity to like make a difference. That's a big difference. $20,000 in one stream. Like, the internet's kind of crazy. We've been new, but like, Twitch is such a cool place. Twitch is so powerful because how do you raise $20,000 in one day? Like that, I mean, what, 1,500 people came and watched my stream all day and we raised $20,000? I mean, you have, like, big events that don't raise $20,000 for charity. I mean, oh my god, my heart feels so full, and like I said, I cried so much yesterday during that stream because it means a lot to me, and I know that it means a lot to a lot of people, but It really means a lot to me, and I'm really grateful. So anyone who was at the stream yesterday, thank you so much. And those of you guys that donated, thank you as well. You're amazing and wonderful and so cool. I'm gonna post the VODs of that stream on YouTube on my second channel. I can't post them all at once because it's a 12-hour stream and you can't export them from Twitch that way. I have to like post them in parts so it all goes up, because you just can't export a 12-hour stream. It just won't go onto YouTube. So I'm gonna post them in like probably a few separate like 3-hour parts. But if you want to watch the stream back already, it's always on Twitch. Like I don't post it on YouTube until a few days later, but it's always on Twitch right after I get live. Like you can watch my VOD, like the past video of the stream on Twitch while I'm still live, which people I think forget about that, because I post my past streams on YouTube on my second channel, but I oftentimes will take a few days because I'm always like a little bit behind on them, because then I always have videos going up, and so people are like, where's the VOD? I want to watch it. But hey, don't worry, you just go to my Twitch channel and press videos and it's right there. But you can watch the whole thing back. I use this program called Tiltify again, which I did the same thing last year. I've done a couple charity streams with them before, but Tiltify is really cool because obviously when you do a charity stream, there's some level of like, if you're donating money to the streamer, that they're like, yeah, I'll give this to charity. Like, do you trust them? Like, hopefully you can, but do you trust them? You know, like there's some level of like, is this gonna go to the charity? But with Tiltify, I create a campaign. I set a goal, I can set like rewards and stuff, and then you guys can go to that campaign page and donate, but you pay straight to the charity, and then Tiltify just tracks it that you paid through that page, but you can pay straight to the charity. So your PayPal notification is going to say American Cancer Society and not like lilsimsie. So you aren't paying me, you're paying the charity, which I think is really helpful, obviously, because then there's no question of like, is this person stealing the money? Because I mean, you hear about stuff like that, and like obviously most people that are doing charity streams probably aren't. I mean, you'd be a real garbage person to like say you're doing a charity stream and then take the money back. But with Tiltify and programs like that, there's just no way that you just can't lie. Because I mean, you paid straight to the charity. And also it's like tax deductible and stuff too, because you're paying straight to them. Last year at TwitchCon at Tiltify, because I raised $10,000 last year and now $20,000 this year, so $30,000 total. But last year at TwitchCon, they gave me a jersey, like a Tiltify jersey with lilsimsie on the back. I thought that was kind of cool. But not to be dramatic or anything, but I thought it was kind of cool, so... I bragged about it yesterday on stream, I'm just saying. But I don't know. You guys, thank you for letting me do this. This really means a lot to me. I don't want to, like, start crying again about it because I cried a lot yesterday on stream. But I told a story on my stream yesterday about how, like, when my dad got diagnosed, I felt so helpless then. Because, I mean, I was, like, 14, and my friend and I, we tried to make this, like, we tried to make bracelets and sell them to raise money for charity, like, around that time. Because I was like, I want to do something about this. And so we tried to make these bracelets and sell them. I made, like, probably $80 or something back then. That's a lot of money to raise $80 for charity, but now I've raised $30,000, which is a little bit different and means a lot to me. Seriously means so much to me. So thank you for helping me do this, because that's really, really cool. And I don't mean to be such a weenie about it because I cried so much, but I think that it's justified to cry a little bit right now, okay? It's fair. I can do this. Let me have this. And also, weeniness aside, this build is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is, it looks kind of good. I was really pleased with the kitchen, like, the way it looks. I thought that, like, kind of fun succulent wall behind the dining room table was really nice. I really enjoyed that. I was really proud of myself. The kitchen is just cool. Like, this build I think is gonna be fun to play in. I kind of want to make a sim and live here. It reminds me of, like, what I would like an apartment in The Sims to look like, at least the interior area. I would love to have like a loft sort of apartment that's small like this. You know, you could have, like, one sim or a couple living here. Just some young people, you know? Definitely not a family. You definitely couldn't fit a family in this house. There is not space for another bed anywhere. There isn't even a full bathroom. But you could try. I mean, you could put, like, a bed in the greenhouse if you wanted to. I don't know why you want to live in that room. There's absolutely no privacy in that greenhouse room. There's a full-on, the whole wall is every wall is windows, except for the two triangle bits on the side. But, like, there's windows into the house. Imagine if your bedroom had windows into the living room and kitchen. I know that happens sometimes in smaller apartments, but they'll have, like sometimes they'll have, like, rooms where there's no windows to the outside, but there's, like, tiny windows up top to let in light from the other rooms, so that there's, like, some natural light coming in from, like, the other windows in the other room. So there's, like, tiny windows and, like, an interior wall, basically. That happens sometimes in, like, smaller apartments and stuff, especially, like, when you're, like, living in the city, you know, because there's just not much wall space for windows in the exterior of those buildings, because they're small apartments, right? So the smaller bedrooms will have, like, windows like that, but not the same thing as just full-on glass walls into your living room. Nobody wants that. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Also, I've been looking at see, I'm a loser. I've been looking at so much real estate because listen, I love to look at real estate websites, especially at houses around my area and be like, what's for sale around here? Like, what do people live in and what's the price range around here? I just think that's interesting to do. And also I like to look at apartments and like condos, like we're talking like high-rise buildings, nice apartments and see what they look like inside, like in the city, like in New York City, like some really nice apartments in the city. That's fun to do. Right? I think it's so fun to look at real estate websites. And obviously, like, nobody's got $2 million to spend on an apartment. But it's fun to look at. It's also fun to look at houses, like, around here. Because around where I live, like, it's not that expensive. It's fairly, but it's not like it's, like, millions of dollars, is what I mean by that. So, like, still expensive, but not millions of dollars expensive. But it's fun to look at expensive houses around here and be like, okay, so what do you guys, what makes you want to spend $1 million on a house here? But I just think it's fun to look at those houses. Because, like, who needs a 9-bedroom house? Not 9 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. Can you imagine? Not how I'm trying to be at all. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes you maybe need that. Like when you're playing the 100 Baby Challenge and you have 9 kids. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry. But I don't know. I just think it's fun to look at real estate websites. I tweeted about that a while ago, like looking at mansions and stuff, and then you're building them in The Sims and things like that. It's just fun to look at real houses, okay? I like houses. It is fun. And, some people, you can't, like I said, you can't afford a $2 million apartment, but at least you can look at them. Like, I made an apartment. I made a speed build of it recently on YouTube. I made it like a month ago probably, but like, I made an apartment that was really nice, and it was kind of based on ones that I had seen on these stupid real estate websites. Like, I frequent Zillow, okay? I'm there all the time. I have a problem. Somebody needs to help me. It's just fun, okay? It's really fun. If you don't do that, you should. I feel like if you're into The Sims, you're probably big into like stuff like that, and you might really enjoy doing that. At least I do. And I feel like you and I are pretty similar. And it's free entertainment, okay? I think everyone likes to look at real estate websites. I don't think that's like a just me thing. I think that's a very common thing to like to do. But either way, hold on, sorry, side note. You'll see that I kept moving the wall that was over the greenhouse because I kept having to move it to furnish the inside because that wall, it's really annoying to try and build in the interior when the walls are up because, like, it's blocking it. Like, there's this giant glass wall in the way. It's fine when you're in cutaway mode and you're, like, playing in the house, but when the walls are up, it's a little bit infuriating. So I kept moving it so I could furnish properly. But when you guys play in the house, it should be fine. It was just really annoying to build with because it was blocking my view. Imagine, the giant glass wall is blocking my view. The giant clear glass wall makes it difficult to see. But there comes a point where I realized that this house was, like, not the eco dream I was going for. And so I put, like, fun sunroofs on the top. I put, eventually, a giant pool in the backyard when I was like, okay, we're not putting a farm here. This isn't a farmhouse. This is a giant greenhouse. So I ended up putting a pool. And the backyard area, like, there's the patio area and stuff, looks really good. I was really proud of how I did the whole back area of this house. Like, I want to play in it so bad. I need to make a sim to live here. I posted a cast yesterday of my sim Leah, who's gonna live off the land and, like, live in the middle of nowhere and stuff. And I think that maybe once she gets through her phase of, like, I'm a farmer, maybe she'll, like, move into a house like this and live in, like, a slightly more modernized area and not be, I don't know, fishing for her own dinner every night, but we'll see where she goes. I recorded 2 parts of that Let's Play. I'm going to post it on Friday, I think, but that depends on whether or not I'm able to record more videos today, because to be honest, like, after yesterday, I did a 12-hour stream, right? And it's so weird, like, doing a stream like that is so strange, because you're so on all day, and it's, like, so much, and so much energy, and so crazy, and, like, so exciting and good, and everything is, all day for 12 hours with no stop, no break, and, like, even when I'll get up to go get water and go to the bathroom and stuff, but, like, there's still, like, no break. It's still, like, very high energy, like, the whole stream. And then you get off stream, and it's just nothing, like, it's silence, and it's so quiet, and like you feel so alone all of a sudden because you've been spending all day with like 1,500 people and then nobody's there anymore, and it's really weird. And I don't know how to, like, that's a very strange feeling. I realize that most people can't relate to because most people don't do like frequent 12-hour live streams, but I mean, there's to an extent that feeling after getting off of any stream, because I mean, you go from like being very high energy on with people watching you constantly to just nothing for a little bit, and that's always strange. But then when it's a big like long stream where you've been live, I mean, it was live from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So like literally all day, from like the moment I woke up and started getting ready for stream and like prepping things to when I went to bed was just on. And it was kind of weird. It's always weird to get off and then have it be nothing for a little bit. But I didn't sleep much last night because I had a hard time sleeping after like all of that. Like, for one, just like the like excitement of the stream, and two, the fact that we raised $20,000 in one stream. I was feeling a lot of emotions, so I did not sleep well. And so I ended up staying in bed for a little bit longer than I normally would this morning, basically, is the point here, because again, couldn't sleep. It was a long day. It was a lot. I'm not complaining though. It was really good. It just was draining in a lot of ways, but I feel very lucky, and what a cool thing. $20,000. Oh my god. Never in a million years could I have ever dreamed that would be possible. Like, that's not a thing. How did that happen? I feel like I need to have like some sort of elegant words about it and like how important it is and stuff, but I don't even have words. Like, I don't even know how to, because I can't process it myself, so I don't know how to be like, thank you so much for this wonderful thing, because how, you know? It's just like a big how. And it was really cool to see people come like support the stream and stuff. I don't know. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you missed it, that's okay. We'll do it again soon. Follow me on Twitch. This is just a big plug for my Twitch stream. Follow me on Twitch. That's lilsimsie on Twitch, twitch.tv/lilsimsie. Thank you so much. I love myself. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That's bad. Hang on. How did I fit a pool in this house on that teeny tiny lot? Oh, yeah, I moved it. It's not in Newcrest. I was wrong. I put it on a 20 by 20 lot. This is a better spot for it because it's still like sort of the middle of nowhere, but it's also kind of a beach house because I put it on that Windenburg lot. It's called Mid Nowhere is the actual name of the lot in game, which I thought was kind of funny because I was planning on having my sim who wants to live in the middle of nowhere live here because this lot is literally called Mid Nowhere. But it's a beautiful modern eco house in the middle of nowhere on the water. This could be a good spot to move my sim into, honestly, like when she finishes being a farmer freak who raises bees. We can, like, maybe she'll, like, find love and then move out here instead, move to Windenburg instead, because it's, like, kind of closer to a city sense, because there's Windenburg, like, main Windenburg out nearby, but they're also, like, in the middle of nowhere on an island. I like that. Wait, that's the dream. That's the Let's Play right here. And then we can play in this house. Oh my god. Okay, also, I realized, so a lot of times, like, the fire pit in the Sims game, this is unrelated completely, I'm sorry, I'm jumping around a lot, but, like, the fire pit in the Sims game, I think, has the tendency to look, like, very, like, haha, here's my little family campground, we have a cute little fire pit in our backyard, but, like, a lot of times nicer houses, and, like, not necessarily nicer houses, but just, like, a nice thing to have in your backyard or your patio or whatever is a fire pit. People, like, want to have a fire pit in their house, and you can make it look really fancy. Like, you can get, like, a fancy fire pit with, like, fancy chairs around it and stuff, and I put that fire pit, and then I put nice couches near it, because they do snap to it. Like, you can put couches around a fire pit if you want to, and those are, I kind of picture those seasons one as being, like, outdoor furniture. They look kind of like patio furniture to me, like, nice, like, patio furniture with upholstered, like, waterproof upholstery and stuff, and so I put them there around the fire pit, and it looks kind of cool. And then I did the same thing in my other eco house, the one that's actually like a cabin in the middle of the woods, and I put, like, logs around it, and it looks way better than putting, like, the stupid chairs. But I always put stupid chairs around them. When you have, like, 6 stupid chairs, it looks kind of dumb, but when you put, like, 2 nice couches, it looks real good, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not to be dramatic or anything, but I love myself and I'm so talented, so you're welcome. But these houses are all in the gallery if you want to look at them. That's my pro tip for you, though, is to put logs and nice couches on fire pits. But, like, I think I might start putting fire pits more often on my Sims builds, because, like, that's a nice thing to have. It's kind of fun to go sit by the fire, you know, like, in real life, too, especially. Like, people love that. Go roast some marshmallows, hang out by the fire outside, just in general, like, but, like, on a nice patio and not in the middle of the woods. That's the dream right there, okay? I also put a citronella candle, but that's kind of icky. But it works. It's helpful. It's very helpful. You know what I want? Hang on. I'm gonna make a video throwing a fit again soon. Like a fit about the Sims 4 build mode. Because I just saw I placed the black wallpaper around the fire. Around the pool. Because I like to put the solid black paper down the, I don't know what I'm saying. I paint the walls solid black when it's a basement, like the outside ones, because then it blends in more, I think. And we don't have a solid black wallpaper. We have one that has a trim at the bottom, but we don't have a solid black wallpaper, and that's really dumb. Like, why don't we have a solid black one? We have a solid white one, but where's the solid black one? Doesn't make any sense. What I really want is like a set, because we have those 3 sets, those ones with trim in the game. We have a set of them, same colors, with and without trim. And they have like some pastel ones, some more medium tones, and then some darker tones. I want just like a neutrals, like a Sims 4 neutrals set of wallpapers. Like, I want nicer beige colors and like just stuff like that. I know it sounds really dumb, but like we could really use that in the game. Like just a bunch of neutral wallpaper colors, because it's so easy to make that kind of thing, for one, for them to do. And also it's really hard to furnish things in The Sims, like with our limited color options, especially because neutrals are so important, like in real life houses. Why don't we have more neutrals in The Sims? It doesn't make any sense. I need like a solid black. I want more tones of gray, like so desperately. And I want ones with and without trim, like various kinds of trim. I need it all. I need just like a basics, The Sims 4 basics wallpaper pack. It should just be an update to the base game, but like, I don't know. That's a wish of mine, a very serious wish of mine. They're adding an extra base game, or like they're fixing base game doors and adding more recolors of them. This is what I need. I'm sorry. I'll get over myself. I'll stop complaining, but I'm gonna make a video where I complain about things we need again. I made one called Everything Wrong with The Sims 4 Build Mode, and I just ranted for a while. It's happening again. I'm gonna throw a fit, and I'm gonna get myself some new wallpapers, I promise. That's not true. They're not gonna listen to me. Well, maybe they will. Who knows? If we complain enough, maybe they will. Let's throw a fit, but like in a nice way. When I say throw a fit, I mean like a nice, healthy fit. Not like a mean fit, but like a nice, like, hey, Sims team, can I get some beige wallpapers, please? Thank you so much. Okay, but on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off right here. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day. And so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I want to visit this house and like go sit on their patio. Is that weird? It's really cute, okay? It seems like a nice atmosphere.